What's up, everybody? Welcome to Human Innovation Tarot. My name is Eddie with Imagine Life Development Center, and this is a spontaneous, spur-of-the-moment reading that I decided to do. We're going to take a look at a past person. So if you've been wondering about a past person, a past love interest of yours, what they've been up to, well, we're going to take a look at it. We're going to spy on them, and we're going to see what's going on with them. So roles, just keep in mind, roles can be reversed in this reading. If it resonates, you'll know if it resonates, all the things. Also, if you're new to my channel, please like, share, and subscribe, all the things. Also, just want to let you guys know, I will be announcing something very exciting. I'm super excited about this. That's coming up in 2025, so a few weeks away. Super excited to announce this. I will be announcing it, though, on my next live. So if you're not subscribed and you haven't hit the bell notification, subscribe. Hit the bell notification and you'll be alerted, and you can come join me for the live reading. I will be announcing this really cool thing that is going to be coming up, which I will be offering to all of you out there. All of you can be a part of this. Something really cool that I've been collaborating with somebody. I'm very excited to share this with you, which I'll be sharing with you probably in the coming week. So before New Year's, I will be going live and I'll be revealing what this is. So if you're interested to know what that is or what it could be, make sure that you like and subscribe. All the things. Okay. All right. So this is, again, like I said, I just sat down. I felt that I was feeling collectively that many of you have been wondering what a past person has been thinking and feeling. Makes sense. We're kind of in a nostalgic period right now. If you're in the Northern Hemisphere or if you're in the US and you celebrate the holidays, this can be a very nostalgic time of year. So it makes sense. So we're just going to see what comes out, and I don't know, we're just going to kind of free flow here. So what does the collective need to know about their past person right now? All right, so the first card we have is deception. So obviously, this person probably lied to you, betrayed you in some way, shape, or form, or they were betraying themselves. But there's some type of deception. It's like a Seven of Swords energy here in this deck. We have a soul contract. So you do have a soul contract with this person. This person, you have a very profound, powerful, magnetic connection with this person. A soul contract is different than just a soulmate. So this is somebody you have a very powerful, profound connection with, right? Dare I say, somebody that you can't easily escape. Even if it's been years, this person is still on your mind. You think about them. It's like no matter what you do, you can't seem to shake this person's energy. You've tried therapy, you've tried all the things, and this person energy still somehow shows up. Even if you've, successfully, I don't know, how do I say this? Even if you've been able to successfully go through your waking hours doing whatever you do without thinking about this person, you're clear-minded, you moved on, whatever the thing is. When you fall asleep, you find yourself dreaming about this person. So it's like, while you're out here and you're awake and you're moving through the world and doing your life and your everyday things, you may not think about this person. However, when you fall asleep, you can't escape it because this person shows up in your dreams, and you wake up with this intense feelings and emotions of having connected with this person. And you know that there's something profound to it. It wasn't just a dream. There was something spiritual. There's something to it. And you feel that connection. In other words, you're inseparable. This person can pretend, you can pretend, whatever happened between you and this person, it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter what's happened to you, what distance, what separated you, what behavior. It doesn't matter. You are connected to this person whether you want to be, whether you like it or not, unfortunately. Or, I don't know, fortunately or unfortunately, you're contracted with this person. And until this contract is worked out one way or another, you're going to continually be connected to this person. This person is going to be connected to you. All right. So you could be focused on your career, your money, your finances. They could be focused on their money, their career, their finances, their investments right now. We have the investments here. It could also indicate that in the past, you had a very serious investment with this person. Emotionally, physically, you could have been very invested with this person, okay? This person is influencing your energy and you influence their energy. It goes both ways. Everything that I just said. You could be dreaming about them. They dream about you. They try to forget about you. You try to forget about them. It doesn't matter. You can try to forget, push them out. You can try to banish them. You can try to date other people. You can try to bury yourself in your work. You can try to distract yourself in however many ways that you feel that you need to distract yourselves, but it doesn't matter. No amount of distractions, just no amount of distractions, whether it's internal distractions, external distractions, other people, whatever it is. Nothing you can do is going to get you to be able to escape the influence that this person has on you energetically. And even if you're able to escape them when you're awake and you're going out about your normal day life, you can't escape them when you fall asleep. They'll show up in your dreams. We have the sixth sense. Intuitively, you know. Intuitively and spiritually, you know you have a connection with this person. You feel them. And whether you like it or not, because the ego gets involved. And our brain, when our ego and our brain gets involved, we judge things. Good, bad, right, wrong, right? That's what the ego is there for. The ego is where all of our judgment comes from. Duality, good, bad, right, wrong, all that kind of stuff comes from the ego. But our spirit knows the truth because our spirit is the divine part of us. Our spirit knows their spirit. Apart from their bad behaviors, apart from the past, apart from what they did, apart from the betrayal, the deception, all things, our spirit knows their spirit. It knows the truth, the divine truth, the real truth. And that's what you're picking up on. That's why their energy is inescapable, because your spirit is connected as one with their spirit, regardless of the distance, regardless of what you decide with your free will, regardless of what you do with your avatar, your body, regardless of all of that. Your souls are connected on a different level, on a different realm, in a different place. And that is inescapable. You cannot divorce yourself. You cannot separate yourself from this person that you're contracted to on the spiritual plane. You are basically one being, two souls that exist as one entity. It's a paradox. They're separate, but they're still the same. And the influence of that union is still affecting you. Now, there's a pattern here. And the pattern talks about the mental pattern, the ego. When the ego gets involved, it creates these patterns of love, hate, good, bad, right, wrong. You know, it's the love-hate relationship that we have with somebody where on the mental side of things, we look at what they've done to us, this betrayal, this deception, and we say, yeah, that was effed up. It hurt. It was painful. And I didn't appreciate it. They betrayed me. They hurt me. They harmed me. And we start judging them for the things that they did, right? But our spirit, our soul knows the difference and says, hey, that wasn't who the person that hurt you wasn't who they really were. That was their self-preservation. That was their fear that was being projected onto you because they were disconnected from their truth. If they had been connected to their truth, their true soul and their true spirit, when they interacted with you, they wouldn't have done that to you because they would have realized that what they were doing to you, what they were doing to themselves. And that the love that they were wanting, that they weren't experiencing, that caused them to be and do the things that you didn't want them to do to you, is the very reason that they're unfulfilled, the reason that they're, the reason that they have their bad behavior. If that makes sense. So, there's a pattern here. And so, the pattern is your higher self, God, source, the universe, your higher self, their guides, whatever you believe in, trying to point out that there is the negative side of it, the self-preservation, the part of the person that's causing the deception, that's causing the pain, that's causing the dysfunction, the negativity, the dark energy, the bad energy, the devil energy, whatever you want to call it. That's where this pattern is coming from. God, source, the universe, their higher self, their guides, whatever you believe in, is trying to show this person and reveal to this person why they're behaving the way that they're behaving, which is this card. Why are they, I dropped the card on the floor. Let me get out. Why are they doing this? Why are they betraying themselves and betraying you and betraying the people they love? Why are they in this deceitful negative energy? Well, their higher self is trying to show them that. But also, while their higher self is trying to show them, while they're doing the shitty things that they do, your higher self is trying to show you why they do the shitty things they do, so that you can understand it on a level that's higher than your ego. Because if all you do is you judge this person based on the surface level behaviors, and again, I'm not saying that the things that they done haven't hurt you. I'm not saying that there isn't a good reason to judge them. Maybe there is a good reason. Maybe they did something. Maybe they did many things to hurt you and harm you. Maybe you have a very good reason to judge them, right? And I'm not going to take that away from you, because sometimes we need that. Sometimes we need to judge somebody in a way that helps us understand ourselves, so we can know how not to betray ourselves. Sometimes we need to judge other people in a way that empowers us to say, I need to have boundaries with me so that I don't let this happen again. And it's not so much a judgment. When I say judge them, I'm not saying so much of a judgment upon them where we're literally judging them, as much as it is learning a lesson for ourselves, saying, hey, I just need to stop betraying me. In other words, I've learned this lesson that this person taught me about the ways that I was betraying myself. That's what I'm saying. Have you learned the lessons that this person has taught you about you betraying yourself in the past? And in the past, betrayal was a thing. Maybe you tolerated betrayal. Maybe you tolerated all sorts of bad behavior from this person, right? But it was there to teach you a lesson that, hey, I don't need to tolerate that anymore. I need to stop betraying myself. I need to start loving myself and believing in myself and having boundaries. Maybe I need to grow. Maybe I need to evolve. Maybe there's a contradiction or a paradox or a mirroring effect here, where this person's betrayal of me is, in a sense, a metaphor of the way I betray myself. Who knows? But there's definitely a spiritual lesson here. Part of it is meant for them and part of it is meant for you. That's why the pattern card is here, okay? So take it as it resonates, however that applies to you. So let's see again, I'm just free flowing here. What do we need to do about this person? This past person for the collective? Okay. Sorry. I think I was blowing into the microphone. I don't know why I was doing that. Let me put this up here. We get the... yeah, so, all right. So we have the Page of Swords. We have the Death card in reverse, which is Scorpio energy. You might be dealing with a Scorpio. You don't have to be. Ace of Pentacles, Eight of Cups, Three of Cups, Queen of Swords, Libra, Gemini, Aquarius. Doesn't have to be. And the Four of Wands at the bottom of the deck. So let's start here. The Page of Swords. The Page of Swords is, there's two energies here. The first energy is this person is thinking about you. This person is curious. They're spying on you. They're wondering what you're up to. Second energy attached to the Page of Swords is if this person reaches out to you, if. A big if, I don't know. We got the Ace of Pentacles. We have the Three of Cups here. And the Four of Wands. We have 3 cards. Yeah, right. 1, 2, 3. 3 cards that indicate this person might reach out to you. So if they reach out to you, you have a decision to make. Will you hear them out? Page of Swords. Will you hear this person out? The Page of Swords is here saying, will you hear them out? Now, the Death card in reverse. Two energies attached to this because there's your energy and their energy. Well, their energy, I'm sorry. Your energy is, the Death card in reverse is, there's a part of you that believes this person can never change. You don't believe this past person is capable of changing. You think that this person is going to be the same person no matter what. And I get that. That's a very common conclusion that most humans come to, right? When they're dealing with somebody who exhibits a certain type of behavior again and again and again and again and again, it's very rational, it's very logical to come to the conclusion that this person can never change. This person will never change. They will always be who they are. But that's not true. In fact, change is the only absolute in this life. Change is the only absolute in this life. So the fact that you believe that this person can never change, it's not true. Now, to what degree have they changed? I can't tell you. I don't know. I don't know to what degree they've changed, but they have changed. They will change. And even if the change that's occurring for them isn't change that they've pursued on their own, the universe will force them to change. That's just how it is. If you think you can just sit there and be the same person every year, you're sorely mistaken. The universe will come beside you and knock you off, knock you down, blow your life up. The universe will do something to get you out of the rut. Right? Because we either grow or we die. You either change, you either evolve, you move, you expand, you grow, or you contract and you die. That's just the laws of life. I don't make the laws. It's not my rules. It's not my laws. It's just the way that it is. So one side of this is you. You don't believe this person can change. It's not true. This person is changing whether you like it or not, whether you want to believe it or not. Okay. Now, the part that's on them is they've struggled with changing. So, has their change come easily for them? No. They're probably a stubborn mother effer. This person that you're dealing with, your past person, they're very stubborn. They're not a growth-oriented or solution-oriented person. They're not somebody who would just, they wake up in the morning and think about their spiritual development, their personal growth, or any of that. No, this is the person that's very stubborn, who thinks that they can just keep doing the same thing again and again and again and again and whatever. And the universe is like, no, you can't. So everything that I just said 2 seconds ago, the universe is going to get them because they think that, hey, I don't have to change, or I can just sit here, I can keep doing the same things. And there's no consequence. Nothing's going to happen to me. No, there's a consequence. The universe knows exactly what you're doing, and change is inevitable. Whether you like it or not, you're going to fucking change. I'm just going to say it straight up. Whether you like it or not, you're going to change. The universe is like, you think you're not going to change? You think you can keep doing this? You think you can stay the same way, do the same things? No, you can't. So your past person thinks, if they think that they don't have to do anything, or they're not going to change, well, they're in for a very, very rude awakening, because the universe is going to force them to change whether they like it or not. That's what this is saying. Now, Ace of Pentacles, this person, you or this person, one or the other, you or this person, one or the other, is going to reach out. So this person is either going to reach out to you with a solid, stable, they want to start over, they want to start, they're going to reach out to you some way. Or you're going to reach out to them, one way or the other. This past person is coming in with the Ace of Pentacles, a solid, stable new beginning here, okay? So it's practical, it's not logical, it's not emotional, it's not passion-driven, it's practical. So it's going to probably be something that you weren't expecting because it's very practical. Right? Very certainty driven. Does that make sense? Now, eight of cups. Two energies attached to this. You will have a choice, a decision, as we all do. You have a decision to walk away from this if you want to. Say, hey, you know what? I don't care that 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 I don't care. If this past person comes to me, I do not care. I will walk away every time, 100% of the time. There's not even 1% of me that will give this person a chance. There's not even 1% of me that will hear them out. I am done, that I'm dumb, that I'm dumb, that I'm dumb, that I'm done. Some of you are done, that you're done, that you're done. Done. You're not going to give this person a chance. You're done. You walked away. You're done. That door is shut forever. Now, others of you are going to realize, just as this person, because this is two energies attached to this card as well, you're going to realize, as this person, your past person, has realized, is that this spiritual, this lack of fulfillment and the cause for their poor behavior was because they were spiritually bankrupt. They were disconnected from their true selves. They were disconnected from self-awareness. They were disconnected from understanding what they had in you. So this is the person realizing that they were looking all over the place for the thing that they had the whole time when they had you. And so this is them coming full circle, the patterns card. This is them walking and searching, walking all around, going on this journey, walking around, looking for the ninth cup. Because the nine of cups is fulfillment. They've been looking for, where is this cup? These 8 cups are not fulfilling for me. They're searching for their fulfillment. And they're going to come full circle back to you to realize that here you are their 9 of cups. Now, I know this is not the 9 of cups card, but this is essentially the placeholder of the 9 of cups. They're walking to you, coming back to you because they realized, hey, I was looking all over the place for something that could fulfill me, and I couldn't find anything. So I realized that in the absence of you, and by looking all over the place for something that I thought maybe could be better than you or was unfulfilling, I was wandering, looking, and I couldn't find fulfillment. And after all this wandering around and not finding fulfillment, it finally occurred to me that I had fulfillment. And where did I have fulfillment? I had it with you. This person is going to come back to you, the 3 of Cups, a celebration, reunion, that, hey, I have fulfillment with you. This person's coming to you in a very logical and practical way because they want to tell you how they feel. They want to tell you their truth. The flip side of the energy, the second part of the energy, is they're afraid that you're going to tell them to go F themselves because the Queen of Swords doesn't take any shit. She's very logical. She's very practical. And she's here to say, hey, you know what? Sorry, dude, or, guy or girl or whatever, whoever you are. Sorry, bro or chick. Go F yourself. So this person has a little bit of apprehension about coming towards you with the 4 of Wands. The 4 of Wands is a homecoming, a reunion here, realizing that you were the person all along. And the truth is, guys, sometimes that's just the reality of it. Sometimes we don't know what we have until it's taken away. Sometimes we don't know what we have until it's gone. And you can judge somebody for that. You can judge yourself. You can judge other people for that. But hey, look, he or she who has no sin cast the first stone. Have you always known what you wanted? Were you always crystal clear, 1,000% crystal clear that you knew that you wanted ABC, XYZ? Do you really know what was going on in this person's thought process? Have you really put yourself in their shoes to understand what they've gone through, who made them into the person that they were, that they would treat you in the way that they treated you in the past. And again, I'm not saying that what they did to you was right. And I'm not saying that you give them a free pass. I'm not saying that you just, you just tolerate poor or shitty behavior, or that you hold people accountable for, or that you shouldn't hold people accountable for their shitty behavior. I'm not saying any of that. I'm saying, what if you can take that and just set it over here for a second, right? Like, what can I use? Let's use this. I got this little bowl here with, let's pretend that this is what they did to you. Okay. What this person did to you, this deception, this hurt, this betrayal, whatever they did to you that hurt you in the past is represented by this bowl, right? It's real. It happened to you. It hurt you. I'm not here to take that away from you. No one can take that away from you. It happened. It hurt. It sucked. And it's represented by this bowl. Now, if I set this bowl down right here and I don't touch it, it's not going anywhere, right? There it is. I'm not touching it. It hasn't gone anywhere. Okay. So I'm not asking you to get rid of the bowl. I'm not asking you to forget or get rid of the thing that they did that hurt you. Here it is. It's here. It happened. It's real. What I'm asking you to do is, despite the bowl being here, I'll say that again, despite the bowl being here, despite the hurt, despite the pain, despite whatever they did in the past, will you allow yourself to be separated from the infraction, the pain, the hurt, the betrayal, long enough to put yourself in their shoes to just try to understand? Like, I just want to try to understand. I want to just understand. I'm just curious. That's it. It's not going to cost you anything. It's not going to hurt you. It's not going to harm you. You don't have to take this person back. You don't have to have anything to do with it. But you have an opportunity. You get to learn something. You get to walk away from somebody. You get to walk away from this, somebody that you had a deep and profound soul contract with, and learn something that you can take with you the rest of your life, that can empower you, that can serve you, that can better you, right? That's what you get to walk away with. But only if you're willing to put yourself in their shoes to try to understand why. Why would this person betray themselves? Why would this person do something? If I put myself in their shoes, why would this person have done the things that they did to someone like me? And just try to sit with that. What kind of hurt, pain, what kind of dysfunction, what would have to happen to somebody to allow that person to become who they were, to treat you the way that they treated you? Right? Because people aren't just evil because they're evil. I'm sorry, that's not how it works. Hurt people because once upon a time they were hurt. That's how it works. Right? A person who goes out and hurts other people, the reason they go out and hurt other people, and again, I'm not saying that it's right that they do this. Two wrongs never make a right. Two wrongs never make a right. I'm not saying that. What I'm saying is, can we just understand? Can we step outside of do we have enough courage? Do we have enough courage within ourselves to step out of our own pain to learn something bigger than just what our pain is trying to teach us? Because here's what will happen, guys. If all that you do is focus on the pain that this person caused you, then it's very possible that you could become somebody that hurts somebody else. And then you become a hypocrite. Because that's what happens. That's the reason that this person hurt you, is because somebody hurt them. That's the point I'm trying to make. And so because this person hurt you, if you don't know how to handle that, and you don't know how to reconcile that, then what's going to happen is you're going to become like them, and you're going to go and you're going to hurt somebody else. Because I guarantee you that this person didn't wake up one day and decide, oh, I'm just going to go out and be an asshole and hurt people. That's not how it works, guys. It's just not how it works. This person was hurt. This person was betrayed. Something happened to this person that made them the way that they are. And again, I'm not giving them a pass. I'm not saying that it's okay. And I'm not saying any of that. I'm saying that we, as spiritually enlightened, consciously awakened people, we have an opportunity to do something different. Two things that we have an opportunity to do. One is we can understand what causes people to be evil or harmful. And two, we can recognize the way that people hurt us can potentially cause us to go out and hurt other people. And if it doesn't cause us to hurt other people, then what it'll do is it'll just cause us to become scared to ever love or feel or trust ever again. And neither one of those options is a good option. If a hurt person hurts me and then I go out and I hurt people, that's not a good option. If a hurt person hurts me and then I'm like, well, I'm never going to love again, that's not a good option either. I'm damned if I do, I'm damned if I don't. Right? We have to transcend that. We have to become greater than that. We have to evolve past that. So, the lesson here is to not judge this person just based on what they've done. What they did to you is what they did to you, and it hurt and it sucked, and I'm not taking that away from you. And I'm not saying that it's okay or should be okay. And I'm not saying that if this person comes back or ever came back, that you should let them back into your life or you should just accept it or whatever. I'm not saying any of that. I'm not suggesting any of that. I'm saying that the decision that you have within you and the power that you have within you is more important than that. It's bigger than that. It's bigger than that. Okay? And I'm saying that if you can get to that, if you can step out of yourself and get to that level of objectivity where you can see this in the way that I'm explaining it to you, then I think you'll understand. And I think that what you'll realize is that if and when this person comes back, there's an opportunity here to reconcile, to resolve, and potentially to have a new beginning that's very different than the person you experienced them as in the past. And I know that's a hard sell, and I'm not trying to sell you on it. Let me say that again. I know it's a hard sell, and I'm not trying to sell you on it because I'm not here to tell you what you think is good for you. Because again, 8 of Cups. Some of you, you're done, and there's no chance in hell you'll ever go back to this past person, and that's fine. But if you've listened to this reading, if you're here and you're still listening to me talk about a past person, then why are you here? If you know you'll never take this person back, then why are you here listening to this reading about this past person that you'll never take back? Why are you here? Why are you listening to this? I can't answer that either. So, but nevertheless, I'm still questioning you. Why are you here? If you know that you're done with this past person and you'll never, ever let this person back into your life, then why the hell are you here watching or listening to this reading? Just saying. All right. Now, for those of you that are not that person that I was just talking to, for those of you that are like, well, maybe if this person from my past came back to me and proved to me that they were completely different and completely changed, maybe, just maybe. And when I say maybe, I mean 1% maybe. It doesn't have to be a lot. It can be a very tiny little bit of maybe. 1% maybe. You would entertain it. Maybe you would crack the door just a teeny tiny little bit. Say, well, have you really changed? I don't know. But let's see what you've changed, sir. Right? So that's who I'm talking to. Let's see. If the collective opens their heart, if the collective opens the door to this past person's offer, the Ace of Pentacles, what can they expect? If the collective opens the door to this past person. Express your love. This could be this person coming to you. This could be you to them. Some of you may have the courage to actually say, hey, you know what? If you've really changed, look, I never stopped loving you. Or maybe this person comes to you and say, hey, look, I know that I fucked up and I really love you. And I realized all my F-ups. I realized that I screwed up big time. I realized that I hurt you. But in all of my wandering and searching and unfulfillment and looking for fulfillment, I realized I had it the whole time with you. This again, everything that I just said earlier in the reading, coming back around full circle to you, because they finally realized that you were their Nine of Cups, which is implied. Remember I said that this isn't the real Nine of Cups, but it's implied Nine of Cups it's the Three of Cups card, but it's implying the Nine of Cups because this person is realizing that you were their Nine of Cups. And they want to come and express that to you with this express love card. And it could even be a mutual expression. Once this person opens up to you, something inside of you intuitively feels the authenticity of the expression. You know they're not lying to you. You know they're not bullshitting you. You can feel that it's true. And that maybe opens up a teeny tiny little part of you to express it back and say, you know, I never really lost my love for you either, but hey, you fucking hurt me. Right? Okay, the next card we have free yourself. It's time to take back control of your life. So this is again saying, hey, look, at the end of the day, you are in control of your own life. You can only control yourself. You can't control them. You can't control anything but yourself. This card is just a reminder of saying, hey, look, no matter what happens, past person, future person, doesn't matter. No matter what happens, you're only responsible for you. You can only control you. You can't control them. You can't worry about them, right? And so the free yourself is saying free yourself from the worry, the anxiety, the burdens of, and even the pain that this past person has done to you. All right. Very soon, this next card. So clearly decide what you want. So that it comes to you now. So this person, I feel if you haven't heard from this person, you're going to hear from them very soon. This past person. The past person is going to reach out to you. They're going to come to you with this Ace of Pentacles offer, this Four of Wands reunion here very soon. Okay, they're coming towards you very soon, before the end of the year. So some of you are going to hear from this past person before January 1, 2025. You know, and this person could be very lonely right now, feeling very miserable because it's the holidays and they don't have anybody to spend it with. They're thinking about youth. They're thinking about the past. They're thinking about how they screwed up. It's like a 10 of Wands energy. It's all bearing down on them. And, you know, maybe they've realized they've got nothing to lose if they reach out to you. It's like, hey, you know what? If they tell me that they don't want to hear from me, they tell me to F off, or if they block me and I never hear back from them, they've got nothing to lose. And so maybe that's what's, you know, that's what gives them the courage to reach out to you or to come towards you in some way or fashion, because they already feel like, hey, I've got nothing to lose here, you know? Okay. Well, I just flipped a lot of cards here. All right, let me get this back. All right. Come on, give me 2 more cards, please. 2 more cards for the collective. 2 more messages, please. Passion. Yeah, you had a lot of passion with this person. This person thinks about you, and I feel like maybe even you secretly think about them. When you were together, you guys had a very intense, profound connection. I think that even in this time apart from this person thinks about you. So maybe when they're alone and they're feeling a little bit turned on, they might do things, if you know what I mean, to the thought of you. Maybe you secretly do things to the thought of them. When you're by yourself and you're thinking, you know, you get turned on hot and heavy, you know, and you're thinking about them. All right, one more. One more in the bottom card. Okay, here we go. Let go of control issues. Yeah. So this is saying, look, you just need to trust the universe Allow the situation to unfold naturally is what the card says down here. It's just saying, hey, look, you can't control this person. You can't control the outcome. Even if this person comes back, the universe is saying, hey, look, telling this person who they have to be, what they can or can't do, and all this, any type of control because of your own pain or what they've done to you in the past isn't going to work. If you try to control this person, if you try to impose upon them, and I'm not saying don't have boundaries. I'm not saying tolerate any behavior. I'm not saying that you're not allowed to tell this person, if this person comes back to you and you're willing to hear them out, I'm not saying that you are not allowed to have boundaries with them and say, hey, look, if you're going to be in my life moving forward, this is what I'll tolerate and this is what I won't tolerate. Plain and simple. If you're going to lie, betray, you're going to be like the person you were before, then I don't want you in my life. If you've changed and you're a different person, then I will need you to prove it to me. And it might take me some time to learn to trust you. So the ball's in your court. So I'm not saying you can't have boundaries. What I'm saying is by controlling is saying that when you try to tell somebody who they have to be, that's control. When you're like, you have to be this, and you have to do this, and you have to do that, and you can't do this, and you can't do that, that's control. You're trying to impose your will upon somebody else, and you just can't do that. It doesn't work. The only person you can control is you. That's what a boundary is. A boundary is you controlling you. A boundary is you saying what you will tolerate and what you won't tolerate. And you're verbalizing it and you're letting this person know so that they can know in advance, hey, this person's like, well, I think I'm going to do ABC, XYZ. Well, they're going to remember what you said. And they're going to have to take that into account in their brain and their mind. They're going to go, oh, the collective side, if I do ABC, XYZ, that they weren't going to tolerate it. So I need to think about this. Do I want to ruin this again? Do I want to push away the collective for good? Or do I want to maybe think about my thoughts and my actions before I do it? Right? The only person you can control is yourself. You can't control this person. So, that's what this card is saying. You can't control them. You can't bully them. You can't judge them. You can't, tell them what to do or what not to do. You can't do any of that. The only person that you can control is you. That's it. You're allowed to have boundaries and say, hey, look, I have boundaries. In the past, you did ABC, XYZ to me and it hurt me. And I will not tolerate that again. So if you think you're going to come back into my life and be the same way you were before, the way that you were in the past, goodbye. Because I will not tolerate it. Not for 5 seconds will I tolerate the way that you were in my life before. Now, if you've changed and you're a different person, then you're more than welcome to prove it to me. You can prove to me that you've changed, and maybe over a period of time, maybe I'll believe it, maybe I won't. I don't know. But, I'm giving you a chance to prove yourself. And that's all you can do. You can either give this person a chance to prove themselves, or you can slam the door on them forever and say, hey, go F yourself. I don't care. I don't want anything to do with you ever again. Bye. I'm done with you. You're dead to me. You can give them a chance, or they're dead to you. But if you give them a chance, you can't control them. You can't demand. You can't tell them who they can be, who they can't be. All you can do is have boundaries and set the expectation regarding what you'll tolerate and what you won't tolerate. That's all you can do. Set the expectation. I will allow this and I will not allow that. And the minute you cross my boundary, the minute you do something that crosses and violates my boundaries, which I have expressed to you, I've told you this in advance, I'm done. And you won't get a third chance. I'm giving you a second chance, but you won't get a third chance. Strike 3, you're out, right? Bottom of the deck, past life relationship. This person, the soul contract, this is a very profound connection, whoever this person is for you. So if this reading has resonated for you, you have a past life connection with this person, whoever this person is. You have a soul contract with them. So how you move forward, I can't, obviously, I'm just the messenger here. I can't tell you how to move forward. I can't tell you what to do. Look, and new love is underneath the card there, underneath this past love. So there's an opportunity here for many of you. There's an opportunity here for many of you with a past person to start anew, to start afresh, to start over again. Intuitively, I feel that this person has made some changes. Now, have they completely changed? Are they the perfect person? Are they the person that you wish they had always been to begin with? Am I saying that? No, I'm not saying that. I'm not saying that. But I am saying that they have changed. And I'm saying that maybe if you give them a chance, who knows? Maybe the second time around will be very different than the first time around. Maybe the outcome will be very different. Maybe this will be the outcome. Maybe this Four of Wands. Maybe you end up with this person. Maybe it works out in the end. Maybe you get the happily ever after. I don't know. Only you know. Right? But nevertheless, that's the reading. So, again, super excited to announce something very cool coming up in the new year, January 2025. I will be going live soon. So if you're watching this reading, which is, I'm recording this on the 19th, December the 19th, 2024. So I will be going live soon, and I will be announcing what this cool thing is that's coming up. So if you are interested to find out, like, subscribe to the channel, hit the bell notification icon, and you'll be notified when I go live, which should be coming up this week. It could even be this weekend. It's technically Thursday, the 19th. So I could be live tomorrow, Friday, or Saturday or Sunday. But it'll be very soon, as I want to announce this very soon so that you guys know about it leading up to and going into January. So yeah, that's your reading. I hope this made sense for you. Take what resonates, leave what doesn't. And as always, love and light. Hey guys, thank you so much for checking out this video. If you haven't already, please like, share, subscribe to the channel. All the other information is in the description box below. And as always, my friends,
I'm not a bloody psychic.